swing up to the top and pause for us, George. Actually, I want you to kind of imagine, and we've seen this before with things like a tower drill, or imagine that you're kind of, you know, tucking something under your left armpit. And the reason why this is important is that if you start to initiate the downswing, yeah, I want you to feel connected. I want you to feel connected coming in towards the transition. So for some golfers that try and do things like drive the elbow, what certain golfers will do, similar to George, is that if I ask him to drive the elbow, yeah, exactly, you know, he would drive the elbow, but if you actually took it very literally, you'd end up moving like this, yeah? You know, what you've also got to do is make sure that your lead arm is staying very connected to your body, because otherwise, obviously, the club would just end up moving too horizontally in space. So, and coming down wants to be connected towards your chest, because like I said, for some golfers, if you just go with the idea of driving your elbow, I bet you're wondering how on earth you're actually going to hit the golf ball. So the feeling would be, if you swing up, the feeling would be that you would trigger a rotation, this elbow's driving, this arm's tucked in. Yeah, and then what that'll do is if you put this down, yeah, then you'll start to get this sort of subtle shallowing move. So if you now swing up to the top and now excessively drive the elbow, we'd get more of a shallow, exactly. So I think that Adam Scott is a good example of somebody who swings it conventional and who's not a million miles away from working on a single axis. And I think for those that have been watching the channel and you've been maybe concentrating very much on hip rotation and elbow driving, then maybe just make sure that your left arm is also staying connected to your chest, because it would help you still enable a slight shallowing, but it would also help you just understand actually how you're still going to be able to get the club on the back of the golf ball.